I spend a lot of my time on social media. I spend a lot of my time working with a bunch of realtors. I've literally been able to double and triple people's business. I have grown it all without a single dollar of ad spend. I'm able to actually show people how to get organic reach and leads. And I'm not just talking like leads that they have to follow up with, but I mean leads that are saying, can you help me buy or sell my house? Direct to your inbox. And this is all done through social media, guys. And it's done through your branding. This is something I want everybody to be very careful and very aware of. When your brokerage's biggest draw is the brokerage name and not building and nurturing your skills and your abilities, that is a huge problem. I see all the time on people's story posts and on people's this, or even on their handles. Literally, if your handle is John Smith, blah, blah, blah brokerage, listen, you are helping that brokerage's SEO. You're not helping yours. And when they start searching for blah, blah brokerage realtor, your name isn't the one that's gonna come up. It's gonna be that brokerage. If somebody even happens to search for a brokerage, which again, in this day and age is pretty rare, but if somebody actually searches for a brokerage and they're looking for blah, blah, blah brokerage, your name isn't gonna come up just because you have it in your handle. Their name is gonna come up. Sure, you can lean on their brand for recognition and it's like, oh, you know, I know who that is, that's gonna be good. But I'm telling you, in this day and age, I don't know a single realtor that has lost a deal or got a deal because they're with a certain brokerage. But I know a ton that have gained a tremendous amount of business and exposure by building their brand. As well, on top of that, like you could probably survey your last 10, 15, 20 customers and ask what brokerage I work with. I bet you the majority of them have no clue. Or if you change brokerages, when you call them to tell them, hey, guess what? I changed from ABC to XYZ. They probably actually still like, I didn't even know you were with ABC in the first place. Who cares? So one thing that I always talk about is what's the intent and how do you max out the ROI? So the intent of branding is to build you as a brand and your value. If you're tied to a brokerage as your brand and you ever happen to decide to leave, now your brand and even in your mentality, the strength of your brand is gone. You've got to rebuild it. It does not have to be that way, guys. You are your brand. Some of the best ways to build your brand is by providing value in everything you do. So anytime you make a post, think about flipping things around and you being on the other side and how you would perceive it and how you would receive that post. So for example, let me talk about how we're building value instead of actually just building somebody else's brand. Let's say you're at an open house. You can take your phone and you can do one of two things. Again, my big pet peeve. Hey, this is Shawn. I'm sitting at 123 Applewood Street. I'm here from 12 to 3 today. Come visit me. Well, the problem with that one is one, it's Saturday. Nobody wants to come visit you. They're gonna be out with their friends, their family, they're drunk at a beach somewhere or something like that. There's no value to that. Or even worse, if you just post the open house itself with the logo of whatever brokerage you're at, there's no value there. But what you could do instead is actually do a walkthrough of the house. Some people do with music, some people talk about it. Something that's even better, a higher value post would actually be giving some kind of tips or knowledge of the house. For example, did you guys know that all windows are dated? So we know when the manufacturer date is. If it's an older window, it's actually gonna be in the trim of the window itself. If it's a little bit newer, it's gonna be etched into the corner of the glass. A lot of people don't know that. It's very important to know the age of the windows because you know when they need to be replaced. So instead of saying, hey, it's Shawn at the open house, why don't you go, hey guys, I'm sitting here at this open house at 123 Applewood Street and I want to show you how to tell how old your windows are. Walk over to the window, find the date, show it, and actually give value. That's building the brand in me, the realtor, building the brand in you, the realtor, not just that you're working at Saturday at open house, nobody gives a shit. Not that you work at XYZ brokerage, nobody gives a shit. But anytime they think about you as a realtor, they're gonna be thinking about you having tremendous value, tremendous knowledge, being able to actually walk them through the process or have a bunch of knowledge about houses that they might not have so that when they're shopping, they know that they're in good hands. All right, guys, so that's some important things to understand about branding, about building your brand, and that the value is you and you as a realtor, not in the brokerage you work for. So please be careful about that one because as we progress in time, the brokerages are gonna be less and less relevant and you are gonna become more and more relevant. So make sure that your intent and your focus is there, not on their growth and their needs, because if they're getting free advertising out of you by you consistently posting about them and their brand recognition, you are not building yours. All right, guys, so if this is helpful for you, you know what to do. Ring the bell, subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos. If you guys have questions about branding or you want to make some comments or anything, maybe I might have hurt some feelings here. Maybe you are the brand of that brokerage. Cool, let me know down below. Also, if you want to connect, the GSP team is growing and we are looking for more agents. We're looking for agents like you. If you're an agent that's just starting out and struggling, you're doing 3 to 5 deals a year, come connect with us. We're gonna pump you up to 15 or 20. If you're an agent that's doing a little bit better, maybe 20, 25, 30 deals a year, that's a really good income, but it's not an amazing income. If you're looking to bump that up to 50 or 60, let us know. We literally have strategies to take you to the next level. Or let's say you're a complete all-star, you're doing 60, 70, 80 deals a year. Incredible. Maybe you want to start a team. I started a team in less than a year being in the business, starting from scratch, from nothing. I can help you guys start a team if you're right on that cusp. And literally, there is a lot of pitfalls. There's a lot of wins, but there's a lot of things that you need to learn. The lessons in starting a team were very expensive for me, because if you make a misstep, you're not misstepping for just one. You're misstepping for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, however many agents you have. So that $1,000 mistake you might be making as a solo agent just turned into a $10,000 mistake as a team lead. So we're looking for agents that are doing really well as well. We're also looking for more coaches and mentors in our group. We have a ton of agents that are thirsty for knowledge. So if you want to take that next step and jump up into a coaching or a mentorship role, let us know, because we're growing. We have a lot of agents that are looking for support, but we actually have a lot of agents that have been in the business for a long time and they want to give some of their knowledge. They want to pass some of that down, or it just feels good to help other agents. So again, guys, as always, fire me off an email, leave a comment or a question down below, and we'll see you next time.